Hello and welcome back. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our campaign, going for the Kingdom of David. We are still Duke Phineas, the drunk of Semyon. You may notice that the game looks a little bit different. I sound, I hope, a little bit better. I'm at like 80%. 80% efficacy has been returned to the Arumba. So I feel a whole lot better, even though I might not sound it. But yeah, I took the time over the last couple of days here, over the weekend, to finally update my preferred kind of like interface layout for this game. Every time there's a major patch for the game, it breaks most of the interface mods that I like, and I really like mods that give me full 1080p interfaces and more readable fonts and that kind of stuff. So what I put together is a mod pack, which if you like the way that this looks, I've made it very easy for you to get it. All you need to do is just go to the Steam Workshop, search for Arumba's mod pack for Crusader Kings 2, and you'll find it right here. This is what's combined in it right now. It's got my keyboard shortcuts mod, bigger interface, the interface Century Gothic, and the tooltip Century Gothic Bold 18. This is the Stellaris font, which, whether you like or hate Stellaris, it really makes no difference. The Stellaris font is incredibly easy to see and read, and it's just clear and very, very good interface. So I like it a lot, and the most important part is that it makes the interface, the actual text, larger and easier to see. So anyway, that's what I've got, and yeah, let's dive right back in. Where we left off last, I don't really remember. I was a little confused by this reversal of the Holy War. I checked back on episode 2, and most certainly we were the aggressor at some point. Looks like my buttons have stopped working because I used that or something. Yeah, my keyboard buttons here are not working now. Did I accidentally press caps lock? Yeah, I must have. It's so weird how I think CK2 is the only one that does that. If you accidentally press caps lock, none of the keyboard shortcuts from map won't work anymore. Because apparently a capital A is totally different from a lowercase a. Right? Anyway, there's a sea of Sunni above us. The Abbasid dynasty is huge, just absolutely massive. And as I was saying, I checked back on episode 2, and our fella here had been in an offensive war, and now the defensive war is going this way. This little kid, who he must have, his dad must have died or something. Amir Yazid the Wise died a natural death at age 59 on January 777. So just a few months ago, this 5-year-old came into power. And he is currently waging a holy war for the Duchy of Blemia, and he's getting his ass kicked. Negative 98% war score for him, positive 98% for us. We have 102.25 Count Penegueros controls Blemia. So, yeah, good luck, son. Good luck. Anyway, we had the cancer removed. We're still severely injured. We're hoping that we don't die. One of the things to notice about the 1080p addition into this mod is that there's more room for like traits and stuff, and the claims are more clear. And I don't know, I'm still getting a little bit used to it, but I like it quite a bit. One thing we haven't done in a long time is take advantage of the barber. Might as well go to the barber, right? Let's see. Can you do anything about my eye? Perhaps we could grow a nice fancy beard to draw attention away from our face, right? Look at my chin. My chin looks so much better. Anyway, our martial score is pretty crap. If we can get rid of this severe injury... Hey, sweet, speak of the devil, we're now scarred. We're now scarred, one-eyed bandit with 4 martial score. And a petty wench is throwing herself at us. 20% chance we become lustful, or we could become chaste. Wouldn't mind becoming lustful, honestly. Even though we currently have a succession law that's going to cause some issues for us. Also, did you know that most of these things... I don't remember when they did this, but they keybound all of these tabs. And I've never gotten used to using them. F1, it's not F1, sorry, F1 takes you, F2 takes you here, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Most of these screens are apparently keybound. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So it's really quite nice, because you use the F1 through F8 keys to move along the top anyway. So, now that I've finally realized that that's the case, even these, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who works at Paradox now that's actually, like, smart enough to think of that? That's incredible. The kind of thing that would just definitely catch my attention, right? I feel a new appreciation for King Odegosh. How is Odegosh still alive? Still alive? Yes, with a T at the end. A-L-I-V-E-T. He likes us very little. He's forgotten about the things that my Chancellor said to him. So let's see. F3 1. Ah, yeah. I can totally do it. We're still trying to fabricate a claim on our county neighbor, hoping that we can try to expand. There have been a number of people who've suggested that the way for Judaism to do well in this campaign is going to be to murder people. Unfortunately, let's just say, for example, I wanted to kill my liege, right? If I try to kill this man, we have no one. Look, I'll even accept it for a second. No one in the entire empire. Look at that. I found a bug in my little mod pack. I need to fix this. The interface adjust fix that I have, the one that actually opens this thing in a spot that makes sense, like say over here, is not patched in. So it's doing the thing where it covers up the existing martial scores, which actually isn't as big of a problem these days because it shows the current guy at the top now. It didn't used to do that, by the way. So it's not as big of a deal there, but it still is kind of annoying to me. Just that, why would you cover the... Yeah. Anyway, so people won't join the plot. I can't not move it over. It drives me nuts. No, I can't bribe anyone, and no one will join. Even the amoral Dionysi here won't join because they just don't like us, right? Their opinion of me is -38, right? Like why do you dislike me? Because you're all a bunch of zealous, crazy Coptic peoples and stuff. This guy even, -13. They don't like us. They all think they think we're an infidel. So it's very, very difficult to plot against someone who's not of your religion. It's very nice being able to see many, many of these things at once. Okay, these are all the plots. So much easier to see this now. I'm loving this 1080p mod. So we can try to plot to get a claim on the kingdom, but no one's going to join us. We can plot to murder our wife. We can actually find support for that. It would be really cool, come to think of it, would be some method of trying to organize this, like sort by potential plot power kind of thing. Support by number of backers, stuff like that. We could actually draw some support for a murder plot on Count Webedem. He's double count, the current chancellor. Of course I'll go to the feast, because we want our liege to like us. I think we do take this, because someone has also suggested that one of the best ways to become invited to the council is to murder current council members. So, let's see, why is it that you hate him? His opinion of him is very, very negative. I want to see your opinion of him. I'm assuming that he's your liege, possibly? No? Is he your rival? Yes, we have found the rival of Count Webedem. Wededem. What, do you have to choose the most difficult name in the world to pronounce? Seriously? King Odegosh greeted us warmly to his feast. Wine was served, and the most delicious aromas came from the kitchen. Thank you for having us. Wow, that was not a very very involved feast there. Alright. Will there be a feast next year? Oh, did that actually improve our relations at all? No, made me like him better. Didn't make him like me better. I was hoping we could have something interesting happen. Now, it actually had said we could have, like... Look at that. I was kind of curious. We have 89.7% plot power. Let's cancel it and re-choose it again. See how it says possible plot power 110%. That possible plot power is supposed to be taking 74.4 plus the 35 point whatever. And yet, when I take it, look, we don't actually end up with that much. Once he accepts, we're not going to go up to the 110 that it projected. We went up to 89.7. So why did it change? You lying son of a gun. Looks like we need to... I don't know. This character doesn't seem like he's going to be able to do much with military. Maybe we made a mistake in switching off of the diplomacy focus. If we go back to diplomacy, we could just try to carouse with all these people, and maybe we could swing people our way. Alternatively, we could try to go for the intrigue focus, just bring our overall state intrigue level up. We could also try to hire a better spy master, or possibly murder this woman and find someone... her stats are pretty god-awful, honestly. But I took a recent prestige hit just to marry her, so... I'm not sure if I don't like the idea of having a plot with less than 100% plot power. I'm just scared that I'll get killed. Not that dying would really be that big of a problem. Duke Phineas is not that great. It all sounded as another of Rabbi Fethi's paranoid delusions, but I had to agree that when he invited me for dinner that the food had an odd taste. We can make him like us better. I feel fine. Or, give me some coins, yes. Again, money. Money makes the world go round, right? 2.5 ducats, sweet. Even this interface is bigger now. Look, you can see most of the buildings. Very, very nice. I love it. I absolutely love that part of the mod. News of unrest in Semyon. The Patriarch of Abyssinia has been trying to root out heresy and convert the population, but the peasants have been resisting and are now arming themselves. Interesting. So, my liege has been Trying to root out heresy and convert the population of Semyon. Most worrisome. Religious tension, local revolt risk. Why would you do this? Stop trying to convert my lands. I don't appreciate you at all. I hate you. I'm not coming to your feast next year. You stupid son of a gun. The county of Semyon has converted to the Miaphysite faith. Gosh darn it! No! I refuse. I stubbornly refuse. I will not give up my Jewish heritage. As you make your way home late one night, escorted by your bodyguard, you run into several drunken peasants having a fist fight in the middle of the street. Your guards attempt to steer you away, but you have an idea. Would this not be a perfect sparring opportunity? I think the game forgot that I'm a blind man. I only have one eye. I have no depth perception. Yeah, let's administer or suffer a beating. After ordering your guards back, you join the wild melee. As the ruffians become aware of your presence, they gang up on you, but you are still able to hold your own. You dodge their blows and land several of your own. Soon the peasants are lying unconscious at your feet. That's awesome. So even though we clearly should not be any better, we are actually getting better at martial. That's hilarious. Your daily routine involves repeatedly swinging your blade at a training dummy. However, you can only learn so much from fighting an inanimate enemy. We could try to become close friends with our son. That sounds like a good plan. Let's do it. I'll train with my son. Come here, my boy. Let's be buddies. Hey, you want to help me murder people? We're like the only Jews in the world. Did I tell you that? Were you not made aware? Did the holiday armadillo not come and try to spread the information about Judaism? That's unfortunate. If you're unfamiliar with that reference, that's from Friends. There's a scene in Friends where Ross is trying to teach his son about Jewish holidays and Jewish traditions and stuff, and he's all upset because Santa wasn't coming, and so Ross tries to rent a costume to become Santa because he doesn't want his son to be disappointed, but there was no costume available or something, and so he ends up getting the only costume that he could, which was this big huge armadillo, and so he, anyway, it's funny. I like that show. I've watched it numerous times. Yeah, like this interface definitely could use some improvement. Now that I think about it, like I think it's kind of the lack of ability to find stuff is masked by the fact that you can only see like 2 at a time by default. When I can see this many, now all of a sudden I feel like it's more like a proper. Okay, look how clear that is. I love that. It's more like a proper like character finder or something, where I want to be able to apply filters and sorting and stuff like that. So. Sorting plots by available plot power, sorting... I've already said all this once before, so... Anyway, now I'm definitely tempted to not come off of our martial focus, because all of a sudden I'm liking the fact that we are getting better. One of our martial skills still a malice to our overall military size, but in this mercenary band, I've actually totally forgotten about that. We need to get rid of them. Could you please stop being on contract? You are now under contract with the Damascene Revolt. I'm going to go ahead and set the captain of the Semyon band to special interest and hope that we get a pop-up about that as soon as he's not doing it. Gideon gains the trait Wounded. Even with blunt blades, the training fight is a dangerous thing. Oh man, apparently I've just wounded my son. I just kicked his ass. My blindness, my lack of depth perception doesn't hurt me very much. The Lords of Abyssinia have approved the institution of the slightly levy-focused noble obligations law. Alright, so our liege is continuing to swing us even further and further towards levy, which means we get more money, but we lose more max levy. Some fortune has arrived in our court. Ooh, 19 diplomacy, not bad. Certainly better than our existing guy. This guy's a powerful vassal, but yet again, he's one of our friends, so goodbye! You haven't succeeded so far in your... I gotta change this between episodes. It's driving me crazy now. He only has an 8.01% chance to claim. So we're going to have to replace him with this guy. He wants to become a counselor. Remember the good old days back when becoming a counselor would give them +1 diplomacy? That's unfortunate. Anyway, we're still going to try to fabricate a claim on WAG. Well, actually, let's reassess that. Let's just make sure that this guy is someone we could potentially beat. 453 troops compared to our potential of 450. It'd be close, but with some mercenaries, or if we could fire this contracted thing, we could probably beat him. So yeah, we'll keep going for the claim. This guy now has an 18.4% chance, so more than double the chance to actually get the claim. And he's actually... Oh, never mind, we're dead! One is not amused. I've apparently earned an achievement. What is this achievement? As a ruler, have a council that is not content. Oh, so basically, play Iron Man mode. That's what you're talking about. You have a new heir. All right. It is Count Sisse. He's a sissy. Chaim is no longer Chancellor. All right. These are the existing people, I think. So, Duke Phineas has ascended to heaven at the age of 56. He died a natural death, prone to sloth. He never did anything he did not have to. He was a wicked man who will surely pay for his sins in the afterlife. Duke Gideon, bull-headed man. Gideon's subjects may have a hard time getting a word in after he makes up his mind. Long live Duke Gideon. We also lost the title to our half-brother, so Count Sisse actually did take over one of our counties because we didn't ever change succession law. It would be a shame if something were to happen to my brother. Considering he's only 8, I think we probably should try to murder him. We're going to go ahead and start an immediate plot, and you know what, even if we become a kinslayer, I'm not too concerned about it. 22.4 gold, we can bribe this guy. He's already our counselor. He's our marshal, okay. Let's see, what is our current character's focus? We have no focus, and we're still wounded from our father. He hit us over the head with a stick or something. So we have literally, like, no intrigue. We're super, super bad at intrigue, so we're probably going to get caught and become a damn kinslayer, but we're also quite bad at diplomacy. I honestly feel like the only thing we can really do right now with this character is try to expand via direct conquest inside the Empire, inside our liege's territory, because how else can we do anything? Let's go ahead and pick up hunting focus to start with. We'll see if we can pick up some more health, keep this character alive for a while. Let's go ahead and assign some positions here. We will take this new guy. Foreigner, liege is stubborn, negative prestige. Fair enough. Okay, we have 17 stewardship guy available. That's not bad at all. And 19. My wife, however. Never usually a good idea to make your wife into your spymaster, because you miss out on some of the state intrigue that you could have had. If you take her as your spymaster, it'll take your personal intrigue plus her intrigue and just give you that. So you end up with 0 plus 19 is 19. Whereas if you have a counselor, then you get half of your spouse's intrigue added to your state intrigue score. So we'd be better off, for example, in this case, we have 22 versus 19. So even though she is very appealing looking, she's actually not the best candidate for spymaster. Alright, I guess, go ahead. Keep on trying to fabricate that claim there, sir. We still need a lot of money, so go ahead and try to do this. It's a good thing we upgraded this location first. We got to keep the better of the two territories. We're going to try to convert our province back. Stubbornly try to not be Miaphysite nonsense. We have religious tension, 15% unrest. Thanks a lot, my liege. I'm super happy about that. Yeah. Alright then. What are we doing as far as commanders go? Don't have very many good ones to choose from. We have a guy who's got 0. I do think I appointed him because he's actually got like 10% movement, 10% morale damage, 20% defense, even though he has 0 martial score. This ugly man knows how to lead troops. It's quite funny. Okay, so your council is discontent. Fair enough. We can celebrate Passover. There are people in his court who actually like him. Amoral. Opinion of Duke Gideon. My spymaster. Only has 23 opinion of us. Bit envious. We could just get our prestige up. 18.7 ducats is not too bad. Let's see if we can do it with any honorary titles though first. Apparently he's already cupbearer, darn it. I've actually forgotten all the different things that favors can be used for. I can't remember if plotting is one of them. I think it might be. But I've used the whole favor system so rarely, and I really don't like the idea of owing favors to our council. Your liege's council is now also a discontent. That's curious. They have approved the institution of the title revocation allowed law. Uh-oh. That's not good. Don't you dare try to revoke my lands just because I don't believe in what you believe in. That would not be cool, man. My liege's council is discontent until 26 June 781. Succession always makes the council discontent. Okay, I did not get a pop-up about, it wasn't a decease. The character did not die. Yes, he did. How am I not getting pop-ups about my liege? He died on 762, January the 1st. No, that's not true. That was when he was in power. He died 26 June 779. So 1 month ago. And I don't think I saw a pop-up. Maybe I clicked off, I'm not sure. Anyway, factions that we could do. There's a faction right now to increase council power. Nah, I think for now we just have to try to reconsolidate our lands. We have to murder our brother. This is probably just going to have to be worth it. 18.7 ducats to consolidate some territory. You know, become a kinslayer, that kind of thing. Okay, well for now, I'm going to have to go take a break here. I'm going to go and definitely fix this whole thing, because it drives me bonkers to have this thing pop up in the wrong spot. And I'll see you again in the next episode. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'll see you soon.